time for a high protein power breakfast.
Yeah. Let's go.
Good morning, this is Clint. So today I'm going to show you how I make one of my high protein power breakfasts. Now, before I started my body recomposition program, for many years I had what I thought was a healthy breakfast. Typically it's a bowl of what I thought was a healthy cereal. I had orange juice, I had milk, and I would have a slice of whole wheat toast with a little bit of low-fat peanut butter and jam in it. Well, it's still not bad, but when I put it through all my nutritional metrics through my chronometer, I learned that this typical breakfast is actually quite low in protein. And as you might know from my other videos for body recomposition, you need to have a pretty high protein intake every day. So this standard breakfast had to change. Let me show you just some of the metrics from my past breakfasts. So here is an example of one of my past breakfasts, where basically the breakfast will be anchored by a slice of whole wheat toast and a bowl of Kellogg's Vector cereal, which I thought was really great, the Vector. I really liked it. But it turns out, according to my chronometer here, this standard breakfast only gave me 13.2 grams of protein and 487 calories. It's pretty low. Considering the amount of calories in there, that's really low protein. So no wonder why that old type of breakfast wouldn't have worked for me in my body recomposition. So I gave up a lot of those items, especially the orange juice, because fruit juices, I learned, are really low in terms of any nutritional value, and they have too much sugar in them. So I wasn't really getting much nutrition out of fruit juice. I pretty well quit drinking fruit juice at home. These days, I don't eat much breakfast cereals at home anymore. In fact, I made a separate video all on what I thought were healthy breakfast cereals, and with deeper analysis, looks like they weren't all that healthy after all, but check out that separate video. But anyways, these days I tend to make an omelet and I have some oatmeal, but they're enhanced. Let me show you the ingredients that I use to enhance these. So here are some of the ingredients I'm going to use for my breakfast. So over here, this is oatmeal, half a cup. This is a slice of low-fat cheddar cheese, some almonds. These are some frozen fruit chunks, strawberries and mangoes, half a banana, extra large egg, some tuna. That's about maybe a quarter of a can of tuna. This is one leaf of romaine lettuce that I actually got straight out of my deck garden. Now, in addition to these ingredients you saw on the plate, I also have egg white here, egg white liquid. I'm going to use this to enhance my omelet, extra protein. Now, when I fry anything at home these days, I don't do a lot of frying, but when I do, for example, when I cook my omelet, the only oil that I use is olive oil, the healthy oil. I don't use any other standard cooking oils. I also have Greek yogurt here. That's one change from my past. In the past, I would basically buy your standard fruit yogurts, and I don't anymore because there's just too much sugar in them. So I buy Greek yogurt and it's very high protein compared to your regular fruit yogurts. Now, speaking of Greek yogurt, I'm not crazy about the taste of Greek yogurt by itself, but I use this to add into my oatmeal. Just makes it creamier and adds a real good protein punch to it. And as usual for most of my meals at home, my beverage of choice is a glass of milk, which I make with water and skim milk powder. That's my drink of choice. Now I know you do need to get a little bit used to that taste because skim milk powder drink is just like white water, but I'm used to it. And that's my choice of beverage for every particular meal, including the breakfast. Oatmeal goes in. Banana, I've already sliced these up. Fruit chunks. I'll throw in my almonds. I've added 4 teaspoons of Greek yogurt. That's to make everything more creamy and give it a protein enhancement. And I added some water there, just enough to cover everything. And I'll pop that into the microwave, high setting for 2 minutes. I've got the olive oil in the pan, the egg. I've chopped up the romaine lettuce leaf. The tuna's already in there. Just finally going to add in a 1/4 cup of the egg white. Make my omelet. Once it's fairly cooked, I'll start adding in the cheese. So here's my breakfast with my skim milk beverage as well. I've got my milk here, I've got my omelet, tuna omelet, and I've got my enhanced oatmeal. All this will give me 32.5 grams of protein, and it's 505 calories. So my new breakfast has more than double the amount of protein. So this is how I start my day in terms of nutrition. So if you like this video, please support me and hit the like and subscribe, and we will see you at my next video. Thanks for watching.